All right. Today is October 24th. It is my birthday. Got stung by something the other day. Um, let me take this out of here real quick and show you where I'm spending. Oh, let's open the cover. This is where I'm spending my birthday. It is our warehouse in Gillette. Nice close up of the gauges. There's my hand. Okay. Instead of sitting on the bunk, I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Haven't made a video for a couple of days. Been busy. Uh, I don't even remember what I talked about in a little book here with notes. The last video. But so Tuesday, Monday, I rode around on the mule, moving trailers around and stuff, learning how they do that. I really didn't do much. Did that Monday and then Tuesday morning, and then I had my road test, which I passed. Which basically he said, as long as you don't kill me, you're going to pass. Kill me or get in an accident. Those are basically the only two ways to fail. Had a couple of miscues, nothing major, but I don't remember if I talked about that in the previous video. But anyways, that afternoon I had to hurry up and get ready to go because I followed one of the other drivers, Stan. He's the lead driver. We both hooked up to trailers that are full of the empty cans to take them to Ogden, Utah, to our plant out there. And by the time we left, he had already gone somewhere that morning. I'm not sure where. I didn't. He probably told me. I didn't. I don't remember. But so I followed him. We got to just about Evanston, Wyoming, where I forget what highway we were on. Hooks up with I-80. We pulled over. There's a little pull-off area right there. We pulled over there for the night. And then that was, I think that was like 330 miles or something we drove. But we had to stop because his clock was running out. So got up early the next morning, and it was about 4 o'clock, I think, when we got back on the highway. Did our pre-trips and stuff. Started driving. Followed them into Ogden. No, it couldn't have been. Had to have been a little bit later than that. Maybe 5 or something. But anyways, we're getting into Ogden as rush hour was just starting, so that was a lot of fun. But we got over to the our plant there and found some empty spots, parked our trailers, found the trailers we were picking up that had product in it to take back to Orland. So we got that done. Got back to Orland. So that was roughly almost 500 miles. Got back. I was tired. They had a load ready for me to go to Cheyenne. He said I could leave that night, get as far, probably to Shoshone through the canyon. And I decided, nah, I needed a shower and I needed some sleep. I was tired. That's driving a truck like this is not like getting in your car and just going 400 or 500 miles. It is some work to drive one of these trucks. So I went into the sleeper berth and had my 10 hours. I got up. I think it was about 3:30. Made my coffee. At 4 o'clock, I was able to start my pre-trip. That's when my 10 hours are up. Did my pre-trip, hooked up to my trailer, pre-trip that. slid my tandems, and hit the road. Drove to Cheyenne. Going through the canyon at night. Well, it was more early morning, but it's dark. Yeah, I go a little bit slow. I don't know the canyon that well yet. I've only been through it a handful of times, learning it. But anyway, I so I got to Cheyenne, dropped my trailer, met the guy that I'll be working with next week, Ivan. Um, but I dropped my trailer, had to park it into a pretty tight spot. I was pretty proud of myself. I got it in there without too much hassle, especially considering the first time I tried to back in there and it was a pretty wide open spot and I was having issues. But anyway, I dropped that trailer, went over, picked up another one, and I learned a valuable lesson that even though it's sealed, if you did not close those doors and seal it, open them. Find somebody that can get you a new seal and open them. I got up here to Gillette, uh, backed into the door, opened my doors so I could back into the dock, and tips the Denver warehouse. It looks like they didn't use any of the V boards to hold things around the corners, so they just kind of threw a strap across there. So two pallets collapsed. There's a third one that's leaning. So tomorrow morning when these guys get here at 5, I'll be cleaning that mess up. I can't guarantee that it wasn't me, but I drive pretty careful. But it was a very windy drive. We were having 45-mile-an-hour plus wind gusts on the way down and the way back. Glad I was loaded both ways. The load out of Worland to Cheyenne was 41,674 pounds, and this load coming up was 42,349 pounds. So, yeah, but so that makes for the week, which I didn't write that down. Let's see, that's 8, 1160, 1660, 1663 miles. That's for basically half a day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll be finishing up the last when I drive home tomorrow morning after I get the trailer cleaned up and they get me unloaded. I got about a 4-hour drive back home and then start my weekend. So all in all, it was a pretty good week. Next week, like I said, I'll be working with Ivan. He runs the Denver Pepsi and Denver 7-Up, usually twice a day, sometimes once. So he's basically on salary. But I'm going to be doing that. He's going to be riding along with me in my truck, showing me where, what the best routes to take to get to those two places, and the whole procedure when you get to those places. That way, he goes on vacation, I'll be filling in for him since I'm right there by Cheyenne. But that's how my next week is going to go. So again, this week was pretty good. Right now, I'm basically my day is over. I'm gonna go in, use the restroom, and then it's almost 6:30. So I'll probably be going to bed here in about an hour or so I can get up. May not even be that long before I go to bed. I need to be up. They're going to be here at 5 tomorrow. I need to be up and ready to go to help clean that mess up back there. Luckily, it's not too awful bad, but it does suck, and it's a lesson learned. No matter what, open those doors and take a look. That way, I could say, "Yep, this is what I got here." So I can't do that. All I can do is say, it looks like it wasn't secured properly, but it's my fault for not checking it. So I'm the one paying the price for it. And that's how it goes. So we'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit if you like this. And if you don't, well, just do it anyways, because why not? So see you next time.